Hello, legends, anywhere, anytime. This is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com. Just some dude likes to play video games here once again for another part of Fire Emblem Three Houses Blue Lions. We are on episode 167. And if you've noticed some little changes in the video, well, I noticed when I was going through like my last 8 videos for the edit in, well, the latest update, which happened a bit ago, and some other sends got messed with, which kind of desynced the audio in this game. So that's all fixed, that's all good, and hopefully everything's more cleared up and everything works better. So now let's get back to our supports here and get them out of the way. Now, who was it again? I'll just pick Cyril. Nope. Catherine's still not done. Okay, so these guys are all done. So, yes, that's right. We'll start out with get Hilda's 3 out of the way, and then we'll move on to the next character.
Who is it?
It's me, Raphael!
Oh, Raphael! I'll get the door. What are you up to? Oh, whoa! What an enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal vials, shiny rocks.
Well, Raphael is always quite strong, so we'll see what else Hilda has to say.
And I got this too!
Oh, what a splendid flower, and so fresh. Hey, wait a second, is that for your sister?
Yeah, I finally got my hands on something cute, just like you suggested.
Ah, that's, of course, it's from their last support where he was looking to find a birthday gift from his sister and Hilda made some suggestions.
That's so nice! But, wait a second, is this that flower from Fodlan's throat?
And like she mentioned, he ran all the way there to get it.
Of course! I had to run to make it back in time. It was a lot farther than I thought.
Quite the marathon.
You ran all that way? And while we're on the topic, aren't these all Myron crystals? Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
Knowing Raphael, he just ran all the way around Fodlan getting items to make gifts for his sister, and he carved those crystals himself probably.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about what's stylish than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's left is to make that necklace.
He probably forgot.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I've spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting. There are only a few nice ones left.
Huh. That's not good.
Well, hopefully Hilda has a way to preserve them so they don't rot on him.
I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. Oh, all right. Looks like it's Hilda to the rescue.
Wow,
I'll
she's
take it from
actually...
here.
Yeah, she's actually doing something nice here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
He probably only has one chance to get the necklace right, so... That's actually amazing. Like, he's just as surprised as I am.
Sure. I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. I expect to be paid back.
And he's going to get suckered to doing her heavy lifting chores for a while.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
It couldn't have been easy finding all these trinkets. He must really love his sister. Still, older brothers can be so dense.
Okay. Now we'll go with Marianne. Actually, I still have Marianne to do now. You know what? Because Hilda has Ignatz and Marianne to do, well, I still have more to do for them, so I'll just move on and We'll start with Hilda. Okay, so let's see. Marianne. Oh. Yeah, I'll just do Marianne and Hilda and then move on because other characters have the same supports, which are Linhardt, Raphael, and Ignatz, so that should save me some time.
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much.
And here she got the Knights of Saros doing some stuff for her.
Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all.
Correction, she had the Knights get them all.
I just have bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming. Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't I? See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try.
Well, the thing is, you actually want the bandages where you can quickly grab them because once you have a wound cleaned, you have to get that bandaged up right away to save on cleaning time and make sure nothing gets infected. Now, what did she find?
Careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles. I'm sorry, No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf.
She is going to trip and fall and break all the bottles.
I can do that. Now the bandages fell. No! So in the end, I did it all by myself.
Oh, I love this. Hilda cannot sucker Marianne into doing anything because Marianne has such low self-esteem. She really can't do things exactly correctly in the first place.
I'm sorry that I was no help. I just got in your way. It's fine. We'll even it out with pastries. You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can. You seem so thoughtful and composed, but you're surprisingly clumsy. It's such an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right. I'm sorry.
And there we go. So that is done. So Lysithea. You know what? I'll just skip her and go straight to Ignatz, who will do Hilda and Marianne, and get that out of the way.
Where is it? Oh, hello there, Ignatz.
Yes, hello, Hilda. What's the matter?
Oh, it's just that I'm looking for a book. I can't seem to find it anywhere.
With luck, Ignatz probably has it.
I think it might be on one of the high shelves. Could you give me a hand?
I'm really sorry, but actually... Some people got hurt while training in magic. I'm rushing to grab some medical supplies.
Let him go and do his job, Hilda, please.
Whoa, that sounds serious. Don't let me stop you in that case.
Thanks. I'll be right back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, what was the book you were looking for?
Is everyone okay?
Yes, it turned out to just be some scrapes and bruises. Oh, is that the book?
Well, at least she was considerate enough to ask if everyone's okay.
Yes, I went and grabbed a ladder. That made the book much easier to find.
Well, at least she was smart enough to grab a ladder and not do what Annette does and try to overreach to clean.
You could have just asked someone else for their help.
Well, you said people were hurt, so I just figured everyone had more important things to do. Honestly, I don't love heights. It was a bit scary up there, but here we are. I managed.
I don't know how, but Ignatz seems to get Hilda to do her own stuff.
I see. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help.
why are you apologizing, silly? Surely first aid is more important.
Yep.
I thought you might wait for me to come back, that's all.
Oh, but giving first aid, that's not an easy job. I figured you'd be worn out. The last thing I want is to push you too hard.
That's thoughtful of you, Hilda. Thanks for watching out for me.
Oh, don't mention it. Do my cleaning again and we'll call it even. You did such a lovely job last time. The floor was practically sparkling. I swear the air even tasted cleaner.
I'm glad you liked it. You're really good at giving compliments, you know that? I suppose that's why everyone's so eager to help you with things.
Exactly. By heaping praise on people, they're more eager to help me in the future.
And do your jobs for you.
Oh, but that's not what's happening here. I was really, truly impressed by your cleaning skills.
I wish I had everything figured out like you.
There you go. So now, yeah, like I was saying, we're going to Ignatz and Marianne.
Hey, Marianne? Are you there?
Yes. Can I help you?
Do you have a minute?
Huh? Oh,
Then, if you don't mind, would you come with me for a moment?
So, did you need something from me?
Yes, indeed. I have an urgent request.
Have I done something?
It's not what you have done, Marianne. You shouldn't jump to that conclusion right away.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Really, you don't have to worry.
Knowing Ignatz, he's probably gonna ask her to model for a painting.
Would you close your eyes, please?
Then how will I know where I'm going?
Just take my hand. That's it.
Oh, it's a surprise.
There, right there. Perfect. Now open your eyes.
Oh, the town is glowing from the sunset.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
One moment. We're gonna have to show everyone this. Isn't that just beautiful? It's worth taking away the text, enjoying the picture, and taking a screenshot.
Very much so.
I was looking at it earlier and I thought to myself, I have to show Marianne.
But why me?
Because you're always looking at your shoes. You never get a chance to appreciate the scenery.
I might start shipping these two now. I'm still not sure yet. I've never been really big on parents, so we'll see after I see their next support.
Oh,
See, the best thing about the scenery is, it's always changing. With the weather, the time of day, the season. So every view is unique. Never to be repeated. If no one sees it, it's lost.
Yeah.
You could have just enjoyed it on your own.
I wanted to share this beautiful landscape with you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, that's okay. I won't try to express this beauty in words either. Just look and remember.
Yep.
This will make for a nice memory. And maybe remember that I was here too.
I will. I really will.
Ignatz really has some of the best emotional supportive supports here. So yeah, Raphael with Marianne and Lysithea. Petra's done. Dorothea is done. And yeah, I'll do the couple for Raphael and then go straight to Bernie.
Is that Raphael?
Yeah, I get it. But you can't be so picky. You need some meat in your diet. I don't know if you can eat human food, but bug meat might be good for you. That's right. You need to eat plenty of bug meat if you want to get big and strong like me. No more sweets for you.
Raphael is always about the proteins.
What? He's talking to a bird?
And frankly, bugs are a really good source of protein.
Huh? Is someone there? Oh, Marianne! You're right on time. This little birdie was telling me that he misses you. And, oh! Aw, it flew off.
Yep.
It appears so.
Why do you think birds fly away when there's more than one person around?
They get scared.
Birds never seem to stay put unless I'm alone.
Birds are very cautious creatures. They tend to fly away when they're startled.
You mean they're afraid of loud noises?
Well, Raphael, you're one of the loudest students in the academy. Casper does come close, though, and then Bernadetta with her shrieks of fear.
Oops, that was probably too loud for the birds. Come on, Raphael. Keep it down. How's this? Do you think we'd be able to talk to birds together like this?
Probably not.
I still haven't met a bird that can speak human. I was hoping you could introduce me.
Huh? I thought you were just talking to one.
I was mostly talking at him, not to him. He just said chirp chirp and stuff like that. I had no idea what he was talking about. I don't think he understood me either. Marianne, you always know which birds understand what you're saying, right? Next time you find a bird who understands you, I hope you let me know so I can join the conversation.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Now that is a question. We'll see you next time in their A-rank sport.
So heavy. I think I might have borrowed one too many books this time. And I have to return them at some point. Ah!
And she falls.
What's going on? Everything okay?
Just my luck.
Actually, you are quite lucky, Lysithea. The best pack mule has just arrived.
Lysithea? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Were you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
Yep.
They're all books I need for my studies, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
You should never feel afraid to ask for help when you need it. Everyone needs help at some point. And help is always useful, such as moving beds in and out of houses.
I'm happy to help you carry some of them. How about half? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not incapable, and I'm not a child.
And once again, it comes back to her own view of herself being treated as a child and trying to act as an adult because she feels she doesn't have too much time left because of her dual crests.
As smart as you are, you sure are a silly person.
Right on the dot, Raphael.
I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone.
No, that was good.
And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
I think that was just a tad bit too far.
You are remarkably talented at channeling me.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya.
Okay, so Lysithea is a lot like Raphael's little sister Maya.
She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask. I'll be carrying the stack of books now. Got a problem with that?
Yeah. You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
He's a big brother with a sister just like you. So yeah, he knows how to get around it.
All right. Is this a good spot to drop them?
Hey, what are you doing? They need to be stacked neatly, otherwise they'll topple. This one needs to be rearranged, otherwise the rest won't fit properly.
Wow, talk about picky.
Actually, it's a kind of good thing because you don't need a stack of books falling on you.
You're the one who was so insistent on helping. If you're gonna help, do it right or don't bother.
Fine.
Little sister scolding her older brother. That's just the best way I can link to that. And Raphael's being a bit creepy, listen to Bernadetta hum. But her shriek of being startled should happen in 3, 2, 1.
Ambush! I knew you were out to get me!
Ah! Bernadetta, please, calm down.
Calm down? Sure, why shouldn't I? Nothing's more relaxing than being spied on! I just love it when huge scary men lurk behind me with their insidious smiles and heinous schemes!
Okay, I admit Raphael is huge and a bit scary, but he's just one big teddy bear.
You just want to make me a laughingstock! Ruin me in front of everyone! I know it!
And once again, Bernie's paranoia comes out.
Please, listen. I only came to hear you play. That's it. Promise. I'm not gonna make you perform in front of everyone else. I just wanted to hear you myself.
Just you? Nobody else? Really?
Yeah, every one person that helps Bernadetta helps her get better at being around people.
Really? I kept trying to ask, but you always ran away.
That doesn't mean you can just watch me creepily from the shadows, you know. That would scare anyone.
You're right, I'm sorry. I just didn't know how else to get your attention. You get so scared.
Well, in this case, Raphael, it looks like it worked.
But it looks like I ended up scaring you anyway. I'll leave you alone, Bernadetta. I really just wish I could have heard you play.
Raphael?
Ooh, her A rank then A+ rank supports are going to be good.
These ones look good. I probably shouldn't pick them, though.
Ah, Marianne. Harvesting the crops?
Oh, yes, Linhardt. I found which vegetables are ripe and ready, but would you mind picking them for me?
See, you've mistaken me for someone who sticks his hands in the dirt.
Yeah, for being a person who's really good at white magic, he does not really like to get his hands dirty.
I'm just afraid that if I touch them, well...
Oh, I see. You're afraid everyone who eats them will suffer bad luck.
And you have to remember, Marianne has the crest that greatly increases her strength without control.
Yes, it's true. I wouldn't want anyone else to suffer because of me.
Marianne, that's simply not the way the world works. You see... Oh, forget it. Tell me which ones to pick.
Thank you so much, Linhardt.
Yeah, Linhardt did something.
Happy to help, but I'm beat. You'll have to carry them yourself, so take them straight in, okay?
Okay.
And Linhardt is gonna go for a nap.
Oh, actually, before I go, do you mind if I ask you a question? I've been thinking, isn't it more the case your crest brings happiness rather than bad luck?
Happiness? I don't understand.
Oh, this is gonna be good, and it's gonna be really helpful to Marianne.
Yes, happiness. Because your crest is so rare. It excites my mind, and, well, if not for your crest, we might never have met. And I feel that would be a tremendous loss. Backbreaking as it was, I enjoyed today. I'm quite happy right now, and it's due entirely to your crest.
I suppose so when you put it that way, but
And it's also because he was around Marianne.
It's a huge breakthrough to know that your crest causes happiness instead of bad luck. I'd love to study it thoroughly, but only if you'd agree. Really, I just want to find a way for your crest to bring you happiness too.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I have to decline.
I understand. May I ask one more thing, though? Could you please hand me one of those vegetables?
I really hope Linhardt does get through to her.
I don't think that's a good idea, but insist.
Thank you, Marianne. I think this looks like a very lucky vegetable.
This is just full, this toll one is just full of sweetness. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to Marianne and bring up her crest. And... oh, yeah, so it does, it raises might, so... I was halfway right, the other half is the bad luck. Now, Linhardt and Lysithea, and then we finish off with Bernadetta, and probably get interrupted by a C support for Byleth when we go the next week.
There you are, Lysithea. I've been looking for you. So, I have a hypothesis about your crests.
Lysithea overreaction coming in 3, 2, 1.
I know you're the one who sent me that anonymous letter. There are things we must discuss. Ugh, it sounded like some bizarre love letter.
What? No, of course not. However, I wonder what you would have done if it was.
Now I'm just confused and grossed out.
I'm sorry, but that is not the overall topic of discussion. Do pay attention.
Pay attention to you? As though anything you say is worth listening to. It's not like you can tell me anything I don't already know.
Actually, Lysithea, Linhardt along with Hammond are probably the two that would find out how to expand your life.
You don't have a very positive opinion of your crests, do you? That's why you should listen to me.
He got her.
I've dug through all my books, and there's no record of anyone being born with 2 crests. You are, to be blunt, an impossible occurrence. For you to have a second crest, it must have been forcibly implanted after birth.
And he hit it right on the dot.
Is that your theory then?
Yes, it is. To further the theory, if the power exists to implant a crest, then it must be possible to remove one too.
And that is what she needs to know.
And that is the real issue at hand.
I could have one removed?
That's what Hanneman is working on understanding. I'm helping him with it.
Professor Hanneman.
I knew it! And think of this, you would never know unless you watch these supports.
Based on your reaction, it seems you want one of your crests removed. I don't think I'd give up having 2 crests if I were you.
But do you know what the side effects of having 2 crests causes? One of them, as you can see, is white hair.
Is that so? Even if you'd gone through horrifying experiments, endless trauma, and if you knew that all this pain meant you'd die very, very young?
Well, if you could find a way to do it without all that, then yeah, 2 crests would be quite nice.
That's what you think?
We actually get a chance to see that in New Game Plus.
You're completely lacking in empathy, so of course you would make such a crass and foolish assumption.
Well, of course Linhardt has to make assumptions. Lysithea wouldn't say anything to anyone. So last, Linhardt and Bernadetta. And it's quiet once again.
A little more crimson, maybe?
May I suggest vermilion instead?
Vermilion? I know, I see it. You don't have to say it. I've got no talent at all.
I said nothing about your talent. I simply suggested vermilion over crimson. Do you know vermilion? It's just a softer shade of crimson. I believe it would... Oh, forget it.
Different shades of red.
This is your artistic vision and I am but a meddler. I am going to read my book and leave you to your art.
No, it's fine. Say what you want to say.
Yeah, Bernadette is frankly my favorite character, especially with all these overreactions.
It's good advice. I'll use vermilion. Thank you.
Well, I'd best be heading back.
Phew! Finally done! I think.
All finished?
Can we see? Can we see?
Please don't look at it!
Knew that was coming.
Everything looks a bit faded, doesn't it? Ironically, crimson may have been a better choice after all.
Oh, Linhardt.
The sense of distance on the petals is a little strange. Perhaps you should pay closer attention to such details as
Stop
you paint.
being such a critic.
Preliminary sketch would do wonders. Still, forget my pedantic comments. You really do have potential.
She needs practice. And she is either going to explode in rage or cry and run away.
Bernadetta?
Idiot! Waste charm, just burn the whole thing, Bernie! Break your stupid brushes and never paint again!
So it turned out it was both rage against herself, and then she cried and ran away.
Huh. Perhaps I should have kept my thoughts to myself.
Yeah, Linhardt, in this case, yes, you should have, especially at the end there, because she went and followed your suggestion. He needs to learn a bit more tact. So I'm just gonna quickly save here. And oh, yeah, because I have the two things, we'll go visit the head chef. And let's just quickly check buy list supports. So Raphael, Marianne, Gilbert. Whoops, sorry. I just want to see who the best one to use for this. Yeah, we'll do the cooking with Gilbert. Let's do Invincible Grill.
I have some experience with cooking. I'm sure I can aid you in the kitchen. Let me consider. How the meal tastes affects the morale of the troops. An army marches on its stomach, you know.
And that is so true. Oh, that was really nice. So sports, so let's figure out a good one to do with Raphael. You know what? If I can do Raphael and Ignatz, that's what I'll do. Today's special, Raphael. You know what? We won't. So we'll do. Let's see. So Bernie, Ignatz, Lysithea, Marianne, Hilda, Lainey, Shamir. Okay, so we'll do him and Lysithea. Increase their morale and get them some more support points.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Yep. There we go. And we are done. So I will save once again. Yeah, almost at 100 hours for this playthrough. You know what? I will end the video here, and when we come back, we'll continue the week until the weekend, because I totally forgot about that birthday. So this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com, just some dude who likes to play video games. And please remember, any interaction you give to the channel helps with the YouTube algorithm, so remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. Visit SomeDudePlays.com, and remember, we are all legends, so have a great day, everyone.